now we are. He does
Oh,
look
okay.
homeless
Are
though.
we there
You
yet,
do?
Popper
Are we
Smash?
there yet? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Weebs, Dweebs, and Interweebs podcast. I am your host. I am Arugs from the internet. Hello.
You, you need to move
Hello.
Arugs above me. It's weird. There's no one above me. Like we have this weird. Hey, kick
No one
on
wants
me.
to.
Okay,
No one
Connie.
wants to be above you, John.
Nobody.
That's the
Because when you
it's
fart,
the window we had to
the
brick
hot air
in because
rises.
the last person
Yeah.
jumped at
Sorry, I
it.
couldn't hear you because there was horror in my ear.
I am
There's
Arugs
Bear's here.
from the
spores in your
internet.
ear?
Hello. And with me are my wonderful co-host and yeah, why do y'all do that? Why? Okay, you know what? It's Sean, John, and Nev. There you go. I'm not even going to like do you individually anymore. I'm just gonna do you as a group.
What the fuck did we do?
What? Yeah. What did
Where
did
did that
John
come
do to piss
from?
you off
We
like
did
that?
that. You guys know
No,
what we
no,
did,
I
right?
I
You know
was
what we
just
did.
sitting here playing with my hair. I was just
Oh
like,
my god. Oh my god.
ooh.
Okay. There's Pep Pep. There's our elder being Nev, and then there's our Dondero. Hi,
I'm
everyone.
Dondero.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
didn't
though?
know that until you said something.
With that big old thing behind you that says
Yeah,
Dondero
no one
right
knows I'm Dondero. I'm
there.
actually Sean.
You're incognito.
Y'all, okay, I want to tell you right now because I know what we're talking about tonight. So I
Oh, I
did what I
don't either.
normally do. Like if I don't know, I like take note. Like I write notes down, the things to talk about.
Mhm.
All my notes came from today, and I've had a bonkers fucking day.
Bonkers fucking day. Okay, cool. Cool,
Before
cool,
you
cool.
begin this, though, John, your note-taking
Okay.
things make me remind me of like Memento. It's like you're writing little notes down because you can't remember from second to second what's going on.
Honestly,
Do you
that's what
leave
it is.
post-its everywhere? Do you leave like post-it
No,
notes
okay.
everywhere? Like, is that a
So
thing?
so what had happened? What had happened was, and what had
Mhm,
happened is,
mhm.
um, I will come up with like I'll throughout the week. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to talk about this on the stream, and then I'll end the stream and go, I fuck, I didn't talk about anything I was going to talk about. Like I had all these ideas that I completely fucking forgot about up until I hit in the stream.
That epic mug that
Um,
dude threw up.
so what I've started doing now is writing myself little handy notes.
So you're old.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. That's all you had to
That's a good
say. You're
segue.
old.
That's a good segue to my second note. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is my second note. I have
Okay.
finally hit the age where girls with daddy issues start to make me uncomfortable.
Like you just want to fix them. Like you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me
No,
fix you.
where no,
No.
where I am like I am out to eat. This happened today. Like so, me and my kids we got to eat, and
Love
we're at
that.
a restaurant and we're chilling there. And there's a girl. She was either between the age of 17 or 23 because that all looks like the same age to me. It looks like a kid.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She wasn't our waitress. Honestly, she was the. I guess she was busting tables. She was our hostess when we first came in. She came and checked on us. Oh no, you're breaking the stream. I can't tell you
Oh
the
man.
story
Well,
because
that
I'm
was a
about to
very short
Oh
disappear.
my
episode.
Goodbye,
god!
Thanks,
everybody.
Why do I
everybody.
get the shitty
Bye.
Bye.
randomizers? Why? Oh
I'm
One of
my
these
back.
days, I'm
god.
actually
Okay.
gonna just end it.
Oh, you should.
Anyway, sorry. All
Um,
right, busting tables, youngin
she
busting
came
tables.
over and checked on my table. It's just me and my kids. And my kids aren't even. They're sitting there playing like a little phone game together. They're being quiet and good. She
Uh-huh.
came and checked on me 5 times. And
Mm-hmm.
every time it was just
Mhm.
like, "Are y'all okay?" And I'm just like, "All right." And I couldn't figure it out why. And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I just finally look old enough that people with daddy issues who want that older man, they want me. And I'm like, Mm-mm. "No,
Are you sure it's
you're a
not because
fucking
like
child."
I
you're
have
It's
old
daddy
and they
okay.
issues.
wanted to
I
check
have
on
daddy
you?
No,
issues. Do I make you
look,
uncomfortable?
no, you don't because you're not hitting on me.
Oh, I
Do you want her?
see.
Do you want her
And
to?
also, we are similar of age. Now, if I was my age now and you were with your daddy issues between the ages of 17 and 23 and you were doing that to me,
Fair.
I'm gonna be like, all right now. And I only bring it up because like it's happened a couple times now, but tonight was really, really just like, okay, you were just waiting for me to be like, yo, what's up, baby? And it's not happening. I'm here with my kids.
That's the whole point.
So you're
He,
saying if
she's
you weren't
Yeah.
there with your kids, it
You're
would happen?
safe. You're safe. That's
No,
what
it
you're getting at.
wouldn't. I have made a very strong standing. If I can't tell you look older than at least 30, it's just not happening. That's like my cutoff. You have to be 30.
But you gotta
30
get
I
young
am
people.
too old for that shit.
So like if they're on the
Yeah.
border, do you card them?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean,
don't know.
Check your
honestly,
ID.
I feel like you honestly nowadays you have to check ID. I mean, let's just be
Oh, God,
real
yeah.
fucking
true.
honest. That's not being suspicious. That is just protecting yourself. It's like wearing a
Mhm.
condom. You need to bring a condom and your ID, and I need to
ID
see the
Before I
date.
can
that's
cover
what
your
ID
ass,
ID and
protection.
protection.
You're gonna protect
I'm
your
gonna need to
ass
see that
all
ID.
around.
Mhm.
Before I can hit
Like
that
you're selling
ass, I gotta
alcohol, I'm gonna
cover
need to see
my
that ID.
ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Take pictures of the ID just to make sure it's not fake, right? Yeah, so you can
Yeah,
show it to the
exactly.
police.
Yeah.
Look,
Run it
officer, I took a
the little
picture right
scanner
here.
they have now, like scan the barcode, be like,
You can
Yeah.
have a contract on your phone and have them read the contract and then digitally sign that contract to say,
Oh, DocuSign. Yeah, you could do DocuSign it
you
right
can
there.
DocuSign
DocuSign for every day.
yeah,
Every time
yeah.
you stick your dick in it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You
You
know
know,
what?
I'm
I
sorry,
would sign
before-
that. I would DocuSign.
We need to come up with that form so
You-
that way we can get the money every
on
time
it.
someone needs to get
Pep
one
it
of
and
them.
I
totally
on it.
should.
Pep and I and I, we
Yes.
got you.
Because
You know,
I'm
you're
just
old
past that
and,
point of
mhm.
I guess I'm now old. I am daddy issue old.
Daddy issue old. But at
Daddy
least you're not
issue
the
old.
daddy issues of like you're going through your midlife crisis and need the 20-year-old.
That's it. I mean, and that's where I'm winning. And I don't think I'll ever hit that because I'm like at no point. I remember how bad people were at sex when we were younger. Young people aren't good at sex. I'm sorry, you guys not. You're not. You know
No,
I know
right.
because
they're
we
not.
weren't. Yeah.
They're not. They
You
are
don't know what the fuck you're
not.
doing yet.
It really doesn't matter how many times you do it when you're younger.
You honestly
You're
don't
just
start
not-
getting
Yeah.
good at sex until 30. You honestly
Yeah.
don't. You don't start getting good at it until about 30.
And that's really why I draw that line so hard in the sand. I just don't want bad sex.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Bad sex
Oh, I thought you were
protection.
being
No, it doesn't.
altruistic, John, but no, it's really just
No.
about the bad sex.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
absolutely.
no.
He's
Absolutely.
just looking out for himself.
Okay, well then
damn right.
we'll talk about that. When do you think you got good at sex? What age do you think you
You're
got good
assuming
at
that
What's the-
some,
wait a
you're
minute, what's
assuming
the
that we're
date?
even good at
What-
sex now.
What is today's current date?
it? 4
Today
12
is the
23.
12th.
I'll let you know. Don't worry. It'll happen.
Yeah, when it
eventually.
happens, we will tell you. You'll be the first to know.
What about you, Nev?
Hey, listen.
Mhm.
You'll be the
What's
second to
sex?
know.
Huh?
Oh, well, that's a good point.
What's sex?
Second, okay.
What sex?
Mhm.
Or do you want what century? Like
Mhm.
what sex?
Hmm?
I don't the penetrable
Define
kind?
good.
I didn't say
Well,
gender.
okay.
Penetrable kind.
All right.
So
To know me,
any penetration like
I mean,
counts?
Any
Yeah.
hole, any orifice,
And any orifice, I guess. Oh, I guess. Do you
Yeah.
mean oral or like? Is that what you mean?
Just ask. You know, we have to be clear about these
Young
things.
people, I will say this: a lot of young people don't give a shit about foreplay.
They don't. Like,
That's correct.
Like foreplay, they still have the idea that foreplay is a thing, and they will do certain acts of foreplay. I'm not saying that young people don't do foreplay. It's just
But it's a
that's
very
not a show
different
to
thing.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what they define as foreplay is often very different. Like foreplay is, hey, you want to go, or unbuttoning the bra,
Foreplay is so
or
important, Kagome.
yeah, tuning in Tokyo. That's not foreplay.
oh, see, I feel
Well, I
like
mean, it can be if you do it if it's part of the thing.
Arugs,
What?
have you ever had your boobs squished? Do you remember that time where guys would just squish your boobs? They wouldn't pinch
What,
you
like
in,
giving you
but just
mammograms, like they're
cup
two,
and just
two
like
steel
they check you for
plates,
breast cancer.
collapsing down.
I'm like, they're attached.
had
I
that-
had one where I'm like, they're attached. Like, get off me.
Have you ever slapped someone's hand?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is
I mean,
amazing.
okay.
Before,
I'm
before
gonna-
my
I'm-
trauma,
I'm-
before my trauma,
Uh-huh.
I was a brutal person in bed. I was brutal. I would literally
In a good
stop.
way, or
No.
Oh.
Like I would literally, if you were bad, I'd be like, I'm out. No, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting my time. But see, then the trauma happened. Like there's a whole bunch of trauma, and then I'm like, oh well, I'm just gonna sit here and be nice about it.
No, I'm gonna
Then you
tell
have,
you right now.
but then you have bad sex, and you don't want that.
Men or
No
women,
have
men
time
or
for that.
women, don't fucking fake it. Just tell them they're bad.
Yeah.
You're not
Mhm.
gonna. Or unless this is like a one off. If you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm checking out after this.
I'm not
Fine,
gonna
just
do
have the
it,
bad
Jordan.
sexual
sex and just walk away
inflation.
from it.
Yeah.
Only if they float away.
But and
Yeah,
I will
when
admit,
you're older,
I
you
am
don't
almost
have
40,
time
and I
for.
still honk them every once in a while just for funsies.
But that's why they call them bum
I just
bags,
run up and
though.
go honk honk.
Yeah, but I play with mine. Like you gotta like
Yeah.
they're fun. They're fun.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun. You
I
should
mean,
play with
no
them, and
argument
I would
here.
let
No,
people
none.
play with them. I like they're fun.
Right. Right. But in
Good to
non-painful
know.
ways.
Right. Right. In non
Yeah,
painful ways. But
yeah. And hey,
but
I've already had an exam kind of way.
yeah, I'm good. But I think that's when I got good at sex is when I knew how to edge somebody. When I knew how to edge somebody and then like that's how you know you're good at it. Is that you keep them riding that edge and until you're ready. And then you're like boom goes dynamite. Like I feel like that's when I got good at sex.
All
I
right.
think it's when the hooker gives the money back.
Yeah, I got a refund. I saw a TikTok like that today. Had Ron Williams from a movie.
I don't know if that's a sign of being good or this just they feel that bad for you.
It could
Yeah,
go
they're
either way.
like,
You really, don't burst my
I
bubble.
bought a
All right, let me
prostitute, and
have
I
this
was so
one.
bad at it, she gave me a refund.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next thing, and this is actually my first note. I had a moment of like I had a personal crisis today. Like I honestly I sat down and had existential crisis and thought long and hard, and it almost brought me to tears. So I failed a captcha, like an internet captcha. I
You're a
failed it
Yeah.
robot.
twice.
I knew
Am
it.
I a fucking robot?
You were a robot. I knew it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right.
Your
I
brain
was sitting there, and like, if you guys
just
watched the series
glitched.
Loki,
Yeah.
Mhm.
what if I
Mhm.
don't know I'm a robot? And I had that moment. I'm like, what if I don't know I'm a robot? Like, what if
You're a
I have been
Cylon and don't know it.
replaced?
See.
Yeah, what if I have been
You're
replaced
you're
and I
sentient?
just don't fucking know it?
You're
Yeah,
okay. You're
that would totally make sense.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a synth, and I'm just like, I'm
You're
panicking.
synth.
You remember,
But
John?
then it started thinking,
You're a
All it takes
skin.
is that one
You're a
time in a
skin
hotel room.
job.
but then I started thinking,
one time in a hotel room because I got a lot of stories about that. What?
No.
Oh, is that different? Oh, okay, cool.
He may have lost
Yeah.
time.
oh,
like
taintful
last
honesty.
con.
There's
Just
my taintful honesty.
maybe.
Bear, I don't know.
I
My
see
hands
what
on
you're
my
doing
taint, and
now.
I don't
Okay, I
know if
got
I'm
you. I
human
got
or
you.
not. I might be a fucking robot,
maybe
and I don't know it.
could be.
Remember, Nev
You're
shared
all.
a room with
This
him.
is like the Truman Show, and you're the star.
No. Well, no, because then I started thinking, oh God, Jay, damn it. Because then I
That's
started
what you
thinking,
started thinking.
what
That's an
happens?
interesting thing.
No, I started thinking, I was like, what happens when the internet starts giving captchas to tell if you're human to stop you from getting the shit it doesn't want you to see?
Stop
Like,
it.
if you pass
Stop it.
it,
I
it
am
just
not
goes,
I am
well,
not
that's
in
a
a mental
human, I'm not
place to
letting you
think
in.
about that. I can't. I'm not
Yeah.
in a mental place to think
Like,
about
what
that
if
right now.
every captcha you see, if you just click accept, does it go, okay, let me show you what we're hiding? Because you must
Mhm.
be a robot. You get in.
Psst, psst, come here. I
Yeah.
feel.
So
I feel the
now,
ones where
The
it says
secret's in the
click.
code.
Yes. Click every one that has a bicycle. I fail those all the time.
Do you not know
oh
what
yeah,
a
the one
bicycle
that's like
looks like?
it's 9 image.
Yeah.
No, it's just because
Yeah.
they'll be like picture of a bicycle, and the bicycle is behind the van 2 miles away.
Yes.
And you're like,
Yeah. Or there's like a spoke.
or
There's like one spoke pointing out, and you're like, what is that?
yeah,
I fail
I
all the
always
time.
there's
Or it's so
select
blurry
all,
you're not sure if it's a bicycle or a stain, and you're like,
or
I
when
think
it's one
Right.
large image, it's one large image, but it's 9 blocks, and it says
Mm-hmm.
select all the ones that have like the traffic light in it, and you see
Yes.
just a little
Just a
dab in
sliver.
one of them. You're like,
Yeah, a base sliver.
should I take that
and
one?
you're like,
Should I think
Yeah.
ooh, ooh.
I hate that.
I start sweating, and I'm just like, I'm bullet sweating at this point. I'm like, do I fucking
Yeah.
click
I'm
it?
a
Like, I
robot.
don't fucking know.
Totally a robot. I feel like robots would be able to do those a lot better than we could. So I don't
Kagome
understand
says
why that's the
someone
test.
prick him and see if he bleeds. Kagome, he is a prick. It's fine.
Yeah, I
And
don't
he
have
bleeds.
to. I don't have to be pricked. I'm already pricked. Look, I came pricked.
Look, Cylons bleed.
Pre-pricked.
And Cylons
Oh,
bleed. Yeah.
fair,
Yeah, if I'm a robot and I don't even know it, I think I would have like blood in me.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it has to be
It's
convincing.
robot blood.
I mean, you're gonna have
Yeah.
to.
It's
You're
gotta
gonna go
fool
to the
me.
doctor and stuff, right? So.
Oh, fair.
It honestly has to fool me, and I've beaten my meat at least 3 times a day. So I'm just gonna tell you
Yeah.
right now, I'm a really well programmed robot.
Mhm.
Your programming is a little sus.
Most, I'm pretty
No.
sure the Epiphany's began with.
I mean, if
God
if it's
damn
at
it,
least 3
Jay.
times, that means she's keeping up with this hydration, which is important.
That's true.
Mhm.
All right. Here's
All right, do you
another note I have.
yes, what's your other notes? I'm going with your notes. What do
He
we
has
got?
notes for the show.
He does have notes. I'm proud of him.
And
Jay,
then,
why are
We're
like,
not
you in
doing
once
chat
I'm done with my
not on
notes,
the
it's on to
the
y'all.
the
Y'all got to start
podcast?
adding
I
some
got you.
notes.
I got you, boo boo. I got
Yeah,
you.
Jay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Do certain sodas have an age limit?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, they
that's
do.
why they have an
All
expiration.
Okay,
sodas have an
so
age limit.
no. I meant like people will judge you for drinking them after a certain age. So
Oh.
today, usually I get like a diet soda. I'll get my diet Dr Pepper. I have one.
Mhm.
I was feeling a little froggy today. There was a grape soda in the fucking vending machine. I was like, I haven't had grape soda since I was like fucking
Oh,
16.
grape
I'm
soda
like,
is
I love
great.
grape
I
soda.
love
Grape
grape
soda's
soda.
fucking delicious. So I
Yoo-hoo.
got it.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, Yoo-hoo has an age limit. You can't drink Yoo-hoo as an adult.
As
You
an
just
adult, you
You
can't.
pop a
shouldn't drink
Yoo-hoo and
it.
everybody's
You
like,
shouldn't drink it as a kid, but all right.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't ever drink it, but as an adult,
You can't
especially,
drink Yoo-hoo as
I
an
don't know
adult.
if you
can't
can drink it. I think if you open that can and start drinking it, the sugar
It's
content alone will
sludge.
put you to sleep. You'll just
Yeah.
pass out right there. The can
I
will
bet
fall
it's
out your
shot.
hand, and they'll be like, "What? Oh, he drank you. Look at him."
So
But my whenever I went to visit my grandparents around the holidays, and we had to go to their church because church trauma. They had a vending machine in their church. It didn't have Yoo-hoo. It had brownie, generic Yoo-hoo.
Ew.
That sounds no. Who
sounds
thought that was
ew.
what
I wouldn't want
marketing
to drink a
department?
brownie.
Oh,
Who
what's
knows?
going to be a good drink?
I wanna-
Let's have brownie.
But
This brown sludge that people drink.
Here's the thing,
No
though.
one's going to think
Here's the
anything
thing.
of this.
Yoo-hoo is already the generic chocolate milk.
Chocolate
How do you
milk.
get
So
more
it's
generic.
a copy of a copy.
Mhm.
That's my childhood, folks, right
Um,
there.
Well, yeah, Kagome. I mean, it's okay if you're little, but like, literally, I got my grape soda turned around, and like 3 people looked at me like I was a fucking teenager. They're like, oh, "You're drinking grape soda," and I'm like, "Look, bitches, I want to feel young again." And so it started making me think. I was like, "Are there certain drinks that after a certain age, if you just, I'm like, oh man, I really want this," you're like, "Man, you're too old for that shit." So Yoo-hoo,
Yeah.
definitely.
You who's probably one of
Brownie, you
was, yeah.
honestly shouldn't drink because it sounds like someone just blended a brownie
Okay.
and just poured it in a cup. That just sounds bad for you. I don't
Okay.
want to drink a brownie.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I shouldn't drink it, but strawberry milk, like
like Nestle Quick strawberry
no,
milk. What
like
kind of
the
strawberry
real
milk you
strawberry.
talking
Like you
about?
get the cereal syrup, but and you make it.
Oh yeah, no hot. Yeah, chocolate milk.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay's right. It's not chocolate milk. It's chocolate drink.
That is correct. It is chocolate drink.
It's
Yeah.
chocolate drink. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
Like
just chocolate
American
drink.
cheese
Mhm.
is American cheese product.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's-
Same
But I-
concept.
cheese flavored product.
It's milk
I feel like
related. It's
strawberry
not
milk is
It's
one
actually.
of those
adjacent.
things, like one of those things that I shouldn't drink as an adult, but I
Oh,
love.
it's so good.
It is.
God,
so
you know what?
good.
I want strawberry milk.
I know, right?
I'm gonna
Right.
get strawberry milk tomorrow.
Strawberry milk is
Totally do that.
yes.
But yeah, okay. So
Mhm.
Surge.
What are the
that was
drinks?
my thought.
Surge.
Surge.
No, Surge.
Yeah.
Surge is a '90s
Pretty
drink now.
much-
We can drink
Surge.
that because now
Because
we're
it's
being
retro. Because now it's
yeah,
retro.
we're reminiscing.
Yeah.
That's a drink that's not around anymore.
I mean, technically, you could be considered retro,
It
but
never
it's
went
just
away.
so bottom of the
All right,
barrel
I got
that it's
one.
like.
Either a Capri Sun or a High C juice box.
First off, Capri Suns are
Juice
the
box.
fucking bomb.com.
they
Second, they
are.
make adult ones. Third,
Yeah,
high C
Is there
fruit punch.
alcohol in it?
No.
I will say, no, yeah, oh, you can get an adult Capri Sun
Well,
with
yeah.
alcohol in it, but also a Capri Sun. When you were a kid, it had so much liquid in it. It was just so much liquid.
But
And
you can
now
never
when you're
put the
adult,
straw in
that fucking
straight.
well, that's why you
Some
get your
of
parents to do it.
Some of us could put the straw in straight, Sean.
My straw went straight through every time.
I
It
could
was
just see it
less
piercing all
down
the way
and
through.
more out.
You didn't get the angle
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
No,
Angle down.
you were more of a stabby.
Yeah.
You weren't doing it
So
right.
now
my
that an
God.
adult, because
Your violence was
my
showing
kids
through.
drink Capri Sun occasionally. I'll get them Capri Sun, and then I'm like, okay, it's a nice cold Capri Sun. I'll do it. Those fuckers are like 2 sips. Like as an adult, when you're this tall, that Capri Sun is a fucking day long beverage. When
Yep.
you're my height and size, you're just like, oh,
Do you-
okay.
do you-
Well,
okay,
It's
that
like
was-
pudding cups.
So how
It's
do
like
you
pudding
drink
cups
your
when you-
Capri Sun? How do you drink your Capri Sun? Because I put like the top, like I make the lid, the
mouth?
straw, and the top of it the same, and I just sort of carry it in
Really?
my mouth. Like I bite it and I just like carry it around.
I want to see
oh
that.
my
I gotta see
lord,
this
I
now.
fuck.
We
You
need
did
to
that as a kid, didn't you?
I
I remember that because I remember then how fucking weird that was. And as soon as you said
I
that,
can totally see
as
her
soon as
doing
you
that
said
too.
that, a
I would carry it around.
flashback
I guess I
of
get my hands
tiny
free.
me and Roogs
'Cause your
walking
hands were
around,
free
and
for
she just
other
had a
stuff.
Capri Sun in her mouth. It looked like like an alien or something like that that had the sack, and she just has a Capri Sun in her mouth, but she's just doing shit. I'm just like,
I know. I get my
even
got
as
my
even
hands
as a
free.
kid, I'm just like, that's fucking weird.
I still to
You
this
didn't
day, that's what I
marvel at
do.
her efficiency of drink.
No.
I
You
mean,
should see
right?
it. I'm telling you right now.
Roogs is all about efficiency, though. That is true.
It is. But yeah, no, Capri Sun
You
used
can
to be an all day drink. Now it is literally like it's gone in a second, and it just. Do you guys know the little wax soda bottles that have the juice in it?
I
As a
was
kid,
thinking
you
about
just
those.
tipped it
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a
Yep.
Capri Sun for adults now. That's the equivalency of those things when you were a kid. Is a Capri Sun now.
What did you do after you finished your Capri Sun? What did you do with the?
Blow it back up.
And then.
You
No,
have
I
to blow it
sucked it.
back up and then squish it.
I sucked it
And then you
flat.
squished it. Yes.
No,
Oh yeah,
I never
you
blew it
sucked
back
it
up.
flat.
No, I sucked it like
Sucked it flat.
completely like air.
Once
I
you
took
suck
all
it,
the air out of it.
once you suck it out, you have
Yeah,
to blow
you
it
do
back
that.
in. You got to put it
No.
back.
Yeah,
You got to
No.
replace
you
it.
blow it back up, and
Weirdos?
then you walk
Suck and blow.
around.
Suck and blow.
No,
listen,
weirdo,
listen.
weirdo,
You fill it
weirdo.
back up. You fill it back up, and you walk up to somebody. Like take the straw, and you walk up to somebody, and you go, "Hey!"
Right in the face.
And they think they're about to get a face full of Capri Sun.
That must be a boy thing. That has
And they
to
just
be
get a face
boy
full of
thing,
your
'cause
saliva that's left over on the straw.
Ew.
Yeah,
First off,
exactly.
consent. Second. Second, no, I would suck it all the way dry, like almost like food
All the way
saver,
dry.
like I would food saver it flat
You
and then
used to
fold it.
roll.
Yes.
Yeah, you used to roll it.
I hope
Yeah.
I
I
remember
remember
this right now. I need to click
No,
on
I
this.
can't remember shit from my childhood, but I remember how a Rubes used to drink her fucking Capri Sun.
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, that's how I was weird about my Capri Suns. I was weird about my Capri Suns. I would carry it around in my mouth and like I would roll. I would suck them flat and then I would fold them and then roll them.
Rubes, do you ever have moments where you forget we were like childhood friends? Like I have those moments. Because we work together now, we're friends now, but we had that long gap. And then like I don't remember a lot from my childhood because trauma. So I don't always think about my childhood. And then I had like the Capri Sun. I'm like, I remember that clear as fucking day. And I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I forgot. Me and Rubes have been friends since we were babies.
Yeah, I actually do. And there's like flashes of I see you as a kid, and it like in my head, and I'm
Mhm.
going because it's like it's disturbing because we're so good
I
friends
saw that.
now.
I saw that video. John, you showed us that video of you at a con interviewing someone, and you looked so young. I
Now I'm
remember
old
that.
enough to get that young ass.
I am
You
pretty
are.
sure I have a picture of Dondero, baby Don, like
We need to see that.
somewhere. I don't
We
know,
need to
like
see that.
I'm sure it's somewhere in an album. But so
The
now,
worst part is,
how
is
do
I
you
was
drink your
clean
Capri
shaven for a
Sun?
lot of it.
Do you?
With my
Oh.
mouth. I like a normal human being would drink. I mean, why else would I drink it different, Arugs? I'm a normal human
Suppository?
being,
Yeah,
right?
prove it. Prove
Yeah,
it. Which
so-
which of these has the bicycle in it?
All right, okay, here we go. Right now, homework. Homework for next week.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
Next week, everybody bring a Capri Sun.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh,
But by the way, I did
Mm.
Oh,
on my
No,
potluck
because I have
list.
to buy
I
a
did
whole
put
pack of
Capri
them. You
Sun.
can't just buy
I know
one
you can't buy
Capri
just one Capri
Sun.
Sun. You're just gonna have to enjoy a pack of Capri Sun, Nev. I mean, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's 2 sips
Or
the thing.
just give the rest of them away.
No,
Yeah.
some weird
Just
stuff
give-
like you like.
You know
Oh yeah,
what?
that's
just
big.
randomly give.
Just
It's not weird,
Find a
Sean.
kid.
Your kids
Find
have
a
some
random
Capri
kid on the
Sun.
street. Just hand him a
There's
Capri
one
Sun.
missing. Don't worry about it.
Listen, I'm not
And then
saying
ask
give it
if
to
you can poke the
kids.
straw in it for him.
I'm not saying give it to kids or anything. Don't go to the park and just start handing Capri Suns out to
Oh,
kids.
it's perfect.
But
Oh my god.
what is
It's
okay? What is
challenge,
weirder?
WDI challenge.
Sean. Pepe.
So yeah, next week everybody get a pack of Capri Sun. We're gonna have a drink off.
Nagomi says give them to her. There you go. But Nev is
take
in
'em.
Florida, so like
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to
I
drive
mean, I
down
can
there.
save
You
them
have
and
to
bring
do.
them back for con, I guess.
I don't
should.
think they
Yeah, you should do
expire, do
that.
they? Do Capri Sun expire?
With that much sugar, probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Oh, hold on. I got it. The shelf life of Capri Sun. Hold on.
oh my
Yes, they
god, are you
expire.
actually looking
Yes,
that up right
they
now?
expire. Everything expires.
Does it? Does it?
Okay,
Does
so
you Twinkies expire?
Yes.
yes.
About
They
a
do.
year. Okay. Capri
they
Sun
mold.
packages have a shelf life of about a year. The company urges to discard leaking or damaged packages.
Always discard leaking or damaged packages. Like that's
Leakage is never a good sign.
leakage is never. Whenever it says it leaks, you
I-
probably don't need to
So
go
I
near
will say
it.
Now,
this.
other humans,
Because-
if it is leaking or damaged, go to the hospital.
Wait,
Do not
wait,
just
wait, wait.
discard the human on the side of the road. Take them and seek medical assistance, please.
Wait, I have questions.
All right.
I am damaged. I am damaged. Does that mean I get like?
Do you also have
tossed aside?
leakage?
I don't. I
Wait a minute.
Right.
I do have leakage. And a Roogs on certain days, I'm sure, has a small amount of leakage. Yeah.
So do I get?
She
do I
walks.
get thrown
She walks
out?
by. She walks by a shipyard. The naval ships are coming in.
Yeah.
She probably leaks a little bit here or there. Speaking of like shelf life of Capri Sun, Nev, if you bought Capri Sun for next week, you could in fact bring it to Con Carolinas because Con Carolinas is literally less than 2 months away. And right now, we have a sale. So if you want to get your badges at 25% off, head over to concarolinas.org and use code BSBN to get 25% off a weekend badge. We're doing main stage, baby.
You can hang out with us.
Hang out with.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're supposed to give them incentives.
You can come hang out with me.
Yep, you
There
can
you
go
go.
hang out with the Roogs.
I'll shush you with my finger and I'll do like this. I'll like,
No, John, you're not allowed to do that.
you ever do that to somebody? You ever just and just put your finger in their mouth?
No, usually when people are putting things near my mouth, other things are happening. Like I don't know about
Good
you,
to know.
but
Good to know.
like
I would shush you, Darren. I'd be like, I'd make it sexy. Sexy shush.
With your finger or
Yeah,
oh
with
my
my finger.
god,
with my
Nev,
finger.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we subject you to this every week. Yeah, I'm so glad that you stay with us. I love
We-
you.
we are like his
Yeah, well,
community service.
Yeah, I might be getting tased. Jay, I'm providing the taser. I don't trust your tasers.
Tased? Wait,
Uh,
what? Oh, well.
Yeah, because John will be dead. His heart will
Yeah.
stop.
okay, so my last and final note,
Okay.
and this is actually for the fellows, but you'll probably be intrigued.
Oh.
Have you guys noticed that urinal etiquette is starting to change? Like it's changed a bit.
Sean goes
Describe.
into the
Free-
stall.
Describe.
Sean
Yeah.
goes into the stall.
I
Okay,
do most of the time.
so
It's like a free for all now.
yeah, it's people don't. Okay, so you go. We've talked about urinal etiquette on this show. You always leave a space between. I have witnessed.
I
on
mean, if
3
it's busy,
occasions
you
the
can't do
past
that,
week-
though.
But if it's
yeah,
not
but I've
busy.
witnessed on 3 occasions this past week that somebody went up and stood next to somebody, and there was like 3 other free spots.
Or instead of picking the one
And
on
I
the
don't
end, they
hang
pick
out.
one-
I don't
they
hang
pick the
out in the
one,
men's
like,
room, so I
second
have to. I don't hang out in the men's bathroom for very long, so I have to
You not do
assume this is
research?
happening more frequently. I should do research. I should go by
do
and
research.
like start tallying.
Yeah,
But
you
I'm
should
just
have a
saying,
piece of
and-
paper and a pencil.
Well, no, well, how are you
Yeah.
going to categorize this research? Because I mean, what if it's culturally different too?
Yeah.
Like, what if different countries do different things?
Well, I'm talking
That's
about
good.
just in general. Okay, maybe
Well,
we all have to do it in our areas.
Well,
Like
here's my
in our
take on
various
it.
states community. Let's start hanging out in men's rooms. A room, it's okay.
Yeah, you can do it
Just
too.
go in the men's room. Ain't no man's gonna be real mad about it.
Men usually don't care when women go to in a.
Well, there's
bathroom.
only
Yeah,
one
we
urinal
don't
at
care.
my work bathroom, so it's fine. Like, okay.
Well, does
Only one
anybody share a urinal there at the same time?
Share? No.
Would you
We
guys
have
share a
peop-
urinal?
We have people like talking, like we'll stand there and talk to them, and I know that it's awkward for a lot of the boys. They're like,
Yeah.
"Why are you
You don't
talking
talk
to
when you
me?"
pee?
Like, I don't know.
No.
He
Would
will like go in
would
there and
anyone
like
share a urinal with me?
All right,
Like,
so
can we be in the same
who's
urinal?
quiet? Who's a quiet peer? Like you have to have a
There's no
quiet in
when
order to
my
use the
when my junk
restroom.
is in my hand, there
Oh.
is there's no conversing.
Real,
And that
you
is
don't
why you're
converse when you
single.
pee?
Ever?
And that is why you're single.
Wow.
Sean.
Yeah. Do you seriously just you can't be talked to or talk to someone while you're peeing?
I prefer not to. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I do know people like that. People are like, "Don't talk to me."
exactly. I'm like, so.
Are you
Now,
the same when
Yeah.
pooping? Are you a silent pooper?
Yes, I'm a silent pooper. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
You
Okay,
could
but
not have grown up with me and Jay.
You can't. You cannot have grown up with kids.
I had two
Also,
brothers.
yes.
yes,
I
also
mean,
that.
like as
Yes,
kids that you have to
also
be
that.
responsible
You
for.
just
No,
don't-
no.
you just have full conversation.
Do you know how many times, almost still to this
Yeah.
day, 5 years, I still have to stand at the bathroom, realize I didn't lock it, and argue with my daughter about coming in?
My children will knock on the door. I'm like, why? Like, I will be out in like a few minutes. You can wait. Is this something that's an emergency? No,
Yeah.
can I have a cookie? What the fuck?
As
You can't
soon
wait
as it's
3
they
minutes?
know they can hear the bathroom door when it closes.
They
And
know
then
you're
they
vulnerable.
But see, when you're in the bathroom, they know where you are. You're a captive audience,
Sure you
and you
are.
have to give an answer.
You have
You're
to
not
give an
going
answer,
anywhere.
yeah.
You're on the toilet.
Yeah, it's
Fair,
true.
fair,
And you will
fair.
probably
Now-
give the quickest answer to get them to go away, which is a
Right.
yes.
That is fair.
That's a good point. That's when they want cookies. Yeah.
We're shit talkers
Yeah,
and
me
group
and-
poopers.
Me and Jay have honestly,
Guys
we
in group
pooped together. Jay,
It's the
Thanks,
group
Jay.
poopers for me. It's the group-
Jay would share a urinal with me.
Of course
I'm
he
sorry.
would.
What?
Y'all would cross
Jay would
streets.
share a
Y'all
urinal.
would
Yeah, we
would
would cross
street.
streams.
Do
Y'all
not
would
cross
street
the
together.
streams.
Oh my
How
god.
many people we can get to pee in one urinal at the same time? Could we do this as a team?
So
No.
here goes
Not a
here goes a totally hypothetical. Never, of course, have happened
course.
in real life. That's as mad. But so you've never stood in a group out in the woods of guys and like shot your streams together to see if you can make one giant stream, Sean?
No.
Wow, that's
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
neither
Okay.
have I.
Okay.
No male bonding,
Okay.
huh?
If I
You
have
just
to
don't
lick a
do that whole male
battery,
bonding
then
thing,
Sean's
Steve.
got to pee in a circle.
We
I
gotta
guess-
do, you gotta do the pee circle.
You gotta
All right,
pee
we're
in a
at the
circle.
con.
Are
All right,
you-
at the con, we'll do
Okay.
a
You know what?
piece
I have a shiwi. I'll participate.
Honestly,
See, perfect. There you go. Done.
honestly, okay. So one thing we used to do is just like, have you ever done the no homo? You all stand in a circle facing away, and you just look straight, and you all pee at the same time.
What?
Sean, have you
No,
ever
because-
peed with someone in the room with you?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, yeah. But
As
not
an adult, have you
As
ever?
an adult?
Yeah.
What?
As an adult.
Well, I was married, so yeah. Then
Like,
but
when you go to the
then-
Renfest, Sean, and they have the
Yeah.
open urinal, do you not use that?
they don't have the open urinal at. Okay, when I was in college, when I went to the football games,
Like a
they
trough
had a
bathroom.
trough. They
Yeah,
did
the
have a
trough
trough.
bathrooms.
Yes. So yes, I've done that. But
Okay,
it's
all right,
different.
all right, all right. It's not different.
I mean,
Really
it's exactly
not.
the same, pretty much.
Your dick is in your hand, and you're peeing. I mean,
Yeah,
But I'm
you're
not
peeing,
talking
and there's
to
people
anybody.
around you,
But I'm
and you
not
can
talking
talk.
to people. But
You're
I'm
not?
not.
I talk to people while I'm your.
I don't.
I have literally
understand
been in
male
meetings with you
bathroom-
guys.
I
I
don't-
have been in
I
video
don't
meetings with you while I'm
understand.
pooping.
Now,
don't
I will
get
text
it.
while
Why?
pooping. I will
Why?
TikTok while pooping, but
You
not talk while pooping.
you will Marco Polo while pooping.
I've done that. I did do that one time. Yes.
Me and Miko used to like send each other videos of each other pooping. Yeah, if you call Miko and she's pooping, she'll answer. She'll video.
Miko will shop
When we
for
were in
Riesling
Texas.
while she's pooping.
Yeah.
Please describe to me Marco Poloing in this context, because the picture I have in my head
Marco
Is
Polo.
Marco
not
Polo.
sanitary.
Okay, yeah,
Marco
explain
Polo
the
is
app.
is a video messaging app. So it's one where instead of like an SMS, like you can send a video and they can. It's not like a FaceTime where
Asynchronous video
Okay.
chat.
yes.
Asynchronous. Okay.
What?
So
Thank
not
you for the
swimming in a
nerds.
pool, calling out names.
No.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
you
No,
can
not
do
that.
that.
Not that.
Well,
Wait,
when Arun
wait.
sends
Are
me
you
one-
pooping in code brown?
Marco,
John. Sean, let me ask you a question. Have
Okay.
you ever peed in the pool?
No, now I have the same picture. Now I can't see it.
Wait, hold on.
Marco.
Plop, polo.
Polo.
Oh God. think so.
What?
Oh, I've
Not as an
absolutely peed in the
adult.
pool. I'm with her right now. Oh yeah, as an adult, I have absolutely peed in the pool. I don't give a fuck.
You know that's not very that's
Not
not very
as an
healthy.
Nothing-
adult. I haven't
hygienic.
done it as an adult. I've done it as a
Oh,
kid.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, there's other things you do in a pool, but pee? Why would you pee in a pool?
That's a little pee. That's sometimes a little pee gets out. It happens.
Have you?
Depends. You know what? Honestly, what it to me, it depends how big the pool is, where the pool is at, and how many kids are currently in the pool. Because
You
I'm gonna
are
tell
the
you right now,
reason
if
I
there's more
hate
than
public
12 kids
pools.
in that pool,
You are the
I'm
reason
gonna
I
pee in
hate
that pool
public
because I'm already.
pools.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna tell you
In
right now.
high-
If I'm in a pool and there's already 12 kids in that pool, I'm gonna pee in that pool because this pool is 90% piss anyway. Okay,
You
I'm
see,
already
Then
swimming
you
in
can blame it on
pee.
one
Might
of
as well
them.
a little bit more.
And
This is
No,
why I
no,
don't
I'm
go to
never getting in a
amusement.
pool with
I
you.
don't
Yeah.
go to water
No,
parks.
never getting in a pool with you.
Yes.
I hate water parks for that reason. Like
growing up in
Yeah,
high,
that's
in
the
high
thing.
school,
At a
I
water
remember-
You're
park, at a
pretty
water
assured
park,
that
I'm
most
just
of that
gonna fucking
water is
pee.
going straight down the drain, unless you're in like in the wave pool or something.
but it's still recycled. It's not filtered. It's just
you're in
recycled.
recycle pee.
Yeah, it's a toilet. It literally is a toilet. You're just over and over again.
Hence why I never go. Like if we're in like a small pool, like if
It's
we go to like a
kind of
hotel
recycled.
pool.
I mean, it's treated heavily treated with chlorine.
Yeah,
That's shocked to all the hell.
but
Still.
but yeah, like if we're in a hotel pool, I'm not peeing in that pool. That's a small pool. But like I'm talking like a water park. I'm fucking peeing in the pool. Also, if I'm in a lake, I'll admit right now, I don't matter what lake.
See,
If I'm
lake's
in a
different.
Lake or ocean,
Lake is
is
a
very
natural, like fish pee in the lake, other animals
pee in the
pee in the
lake.
lake. You're gonna be in pee in the lake. There's no getting around it.
As long
Yeah.
as they're on the lake doesn't have those
And-
little
and
swimmers
Nev-
that like will swim up there.
Nev, I'm gonna tell you right now, your vision of a pee-free pool, if it's a public pool and there's kids been in it, that pool is so much piss. It is so much urine. I'm gonna tell you right now, and it's not me. It's every kid that's been in that pool.
How did we get here?
Because I ran out of goddamn notes and no one took the torch.
You didn't shut up long enough for me to take them. So here we are talking about
You know, there's worse things to do in a pool.
No, what? Yeah, one thing.
Marco
Number two,
Polo.
yeah, you
Poop in
can
a
do
pool.
number two.
Yes, there's Marco Polo in
Which
a
I've
pool. Yeah.
also been present when that's happened. I didn't poop in the pool, but I've been there and just seen the. I actually saw it. I saw it breach. I saw it breach the surface.
I actually. Oh,
People.
So you didn't use that opportunity to go, oh, someone else has already done it, so now I can disguise mine too.
No!
You do that for pee. You reserve that only for pee. I get it.
I'm gonna apologize to our community. I'm sorry. I need to be more prepared now that I have group therapy before the show. I'm gonna need to be more prepared and on point with this.
You have to talk about the show on group therapy. I mean, come on.
You should.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
look at the title of the show. Look at the title of the episode. It's
Oh,
right there in the
good.
title.
I failed to see how our
We will-
toilet behavior
You
in
can't wear
public
shoes, even
pools.
water shoes. Oh no! Every time I'm in a lake, I'm water shoeing that up.
Yeah,
I
I,
do
hate
not
the
water
feel.
shoe.
Oh,
Any
that
natural
lake.
water without water
Ooh,
shoes.
I hate that feel
Uh,
under your feet. Oh, it's so
The slimy
gross.
one when you hit a rock.
Ah. No,
Mm,
no,
What you
no.
hope is a rock? You mean?
You hope it's a
Yeah.
rock, yes. Yeah.
Nev, why? Why? It's hard enough for me to get in and like as it is. Oh. See, I don't mind like going out on a boat and like in the
Mhm.
middle of the lake that because it's deep and that's fine. I can't touch the bottom. I
Deep and-
hate
deep
like
and wide.
walking out.
Yeah,
the
that's kind
lake.
of yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Okay, I do have a question. So
Okay.
I was looking something up and I came across these pop-up ads and it's like stupid. It was totally stupid. And the thought went through my head, somebody got paid for that.
Mhm.
Someone not only got paid for that, but it got approved, passed
Mhm.
multiple levels of getting produced.
Mm-hmm.
How is that possible? Have you guys ever had what is the one
And you know what
thing
the
that
worst
you
part
have
is?
watched or looked at that you're like somebody got paid for that?
They
know what the
paid a
worst part about
marketing
that is?
department to come up with that, and then
Yeah.
actors-
Somebody
yeah.
in that chain also probably pees in the pool.
John.
Well,
No.
obviously, I mean, they already make mediocre content at best.
So it
So of
makes sense
course
that
they're
they
probably
would.
king in the PU. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
So, but what is like the one thing that you've seen, like a commercial that you like that you have, or an advertisement that you looked at and
I,
went, someone
Mm.
created it and got paid for that shit, and it got approved. Like it
I
got
mean,
You know,
approved.
I know
auto
what you're talking
dealership
about, but to
commercials.
name the actual product
Almost
would be to retain that information past the watching of it.
almost
honestly, do you know
all
when I think
auto
about stuff
dealership
like that?
commercials.
Yeah. Do you know what I think about when stuff like that? Back in my days when I used to do commercial work, I used to do commercials for people,
You made some of them,
Mhm.
didn't you? Some
and
terrible.
no, it's not even that. They'll have an idea and they want it. It
Mhm.
doesn't go through a whole chain. It's the
It
person who
comes
is
from
paying
them.
the money goes, "I want this idea done. Make it
Yep.
happen."
And you're like,
And
that's
you
not going to work. And they go, I don't care. I want
they
that.
don't care. Yeah. I have
Yeah.
made so many commercials that just like you said, just utter garbage. And I had no say in it. It was just like, okay, this is what you want. And they're over the moon with it until one other person goes, that kind of sucks. And then it gets turned on me.
Do you want a fun fact
Somebody on the
about?
podcast went, what kind of idiot came up with that? It went down online and in reality, it was just a guy who owned the company went, I like this idea, do that idea, or I'll fire
I
you.
saw it on TV one time. I won't do it.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I was on the very first North Carolina lottery commercial.
What were you doing?
How did that
I
happen?
um I was working for that nonprofit organization. It's a music organization. I'm not gonna dox it, but so they needed people. They got hired and got paid a lot of money to provide people to play a marching band in the new commercial. So I was like, I was just out of college and I was like, oh, okay, sure, I'll do it. I could be on commercial. They made me drum major. So in the commercial, so I have like a close up. You see me like going through the living room, and then it's like this close up to my face, and I was like, okay, but yeah, I was in the very first North Carolina lottery commercial.
The last lottery commercial, they filmed at my work.
Nice.
They were there filming the commercial, and they filled up our director's office with money. And by filled up, I mean they had like a platform,
Mhm.
and they
Mhm.
just put money on top of it. And then they built a giant bookcase, like one of those like cartoonishly large bookcase in the center of the room, and they like green screen and all that, and they had them hanging from the thing. And uh, yeah, they had a money cannon,
Money cannon.
like so it because like they wanted to show it just someone opening a book and it blowing money out of the way because it was all library based. And they had actors,
Uh,
and they like restaged. They didn't want to use our stuff, so they would just like they built their own circulation desk and their own desk and all that. Like they would come in, it was actual big film crew, and so they'd come in, and the prop department were back in the back, and they were putting stuff together, and I'm just back there, and they're like, okay, we got to get all these books, we got to carry them all upstairs, and I was just like, why don't you just get, And I showed them, I was like, rip the spine off the book. It's like, why don't you just use the back covers of books and glue them to cardboard? And you see all their lights click on, and they're like,
What?
"Oh." I was like, "Yeah." Instead of having to build all those shelves and call them all the way up there, tape the backs of books to cardboard. The ticket site for Con Carolina, I don't know. Let's see. Go to
On
Isn't it
concarolinas.org.
just
carolinas.org.
concarolinas.org? Yeah.
But no, they have I think it's
There's
Eventbrite.
because there's a
Oh,
purchase badge on the website concarolinas.org.
Yeah, but if you go there and
It'll
you
take
click
you to where
purchase
you go.
badge, yeah. Yeah, TV, dealer's room, attend. I want to attend. Purchase badges.
You got your purchase your badge yet, John?
I have not
Oh,
purchased
no.
my bed.
I'll get one at the door.
Oh, okay.
I'll talk to Ray. I bet I could exchange sexual
Oh,
favors for a badge.
I'm sure you could. You could.
I'm sure you could.
You could pay for your badge. Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
I
care of
think
it.
if you hit get
Probably
tickets, it
several
will
badges.
ask you to log in.
Probably at least yeah.
Eventbrite, yeah. If you go
You'll
to
have you'll get a matching set
eventbrite.com,
of badges.
Matching set and just hang them right here.
Hmm
And then
that's
try to
Exactly,
log
yeah.
in with your email that you would have bought
Con
the tickets
Carolina
with.
tassels.
yes. Just clip
Mhm.
them on. Clip them on.
Yeah,
If you go
exactly.
there,
Just clip them on.
Eventbrite, and try to log in, eventbrite.com.
Oh, and you're cut. No, see, it was fine. Like we stopped right there. There was that line, Sean. We stopped, and
That's
that
what I
was
do.
funny. It was funny, and then you crossed the line with like, why?
Sean's the guy who pees in the pool.
I don't pee in the pool.
Are you
No,
pee shy?
Sean's too afraid to pee in the pool.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
pee
Yeah,
shy.
Sean
Just
won't
don't
pee
in
in
the
front
pool.
of a crowd.
Because I
Do you
pee in
think
the
if Sean peed in
I
the crowd, would
pee
it
in
be
the
super
bathroom
obvious
of
because he would have that look on his face? Like, you know, you
Is
see
it
that
because
kid
you're
who's
afraid to
doing
pull your
something they
penis out in
shouldn't?
public?
that I'm an exhibitionist, so that's no.
Wait, see that makes less sense. How can
Yeah.
you wait?
Yeah, that.
Why would you be in it? How could you be an
How could-
exhibitionist and
yeah.
not talk while you pee? I mean,
He's got you there.
Well, if the person is actually, if I know the person's staring at my junk, then maybe I would. But just striking up a conversation, no.
So what you're
what if
saying
they're staring
is,
at your
if I
ass?
stare at you, dick, while you pee, you'll talk to me. Okay, guys, we
I mean,
figured it out.
Okay, okay. So
Next
that's
time
the secret.
next time
Stare
I
at
have a
Sean's
conversation.
dick while he pees, and he will
Yeah,
talk to
There
you.
you
I
go.
love
just
how
stick
it
directly in the dick.
backfired on you. That is my favorite part. I love how it backfired on you.
Some of these I don't think through very well. Just saying.
Obvi.
To be honest, when I'm talking while I'm peeing, I'm not watching other people pee. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing right now. I don't like to, I'm not.
Yeah,
A
I mean,
your
you have
aim-
to
is
pay
your aim
attention to
bad?
the aim because that can go way awry really quick.
Awry. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Keep your eyes on your own paper when you're peeing together.
Yeah,
Shoot for the
you
target.
need to aim. You need to aim for the.
Aim for
the
the
target.
You ever accidentally watch somebody pee and you didn't realize they were peeing, like out in public?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other
Alright.
stuff maybe, but
work.
not peeing.
I've done it at work. I was driving. I was pulling out of the parking lot, and I was driving over, and I look over and I see one of the coworkers, and we have two separate departments, like buildings. So I see them standing out there, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, and I drive by, I'm like, he's totally. I'm like, okay, there's okay. I mean, I guess you had to go. I don't know.
Don't you have
So-
bathrooms there?
Oh well, yes, that's what the whole point. That's why I was like, why is he peeing out the dumpster?
We had a crazy lady pee
Because he
on
was out by his
camera,
car.
and we watched it for a hot second to try to figure out what she was doing before we realized she was peeing. She was peeing for quite some time before we went, oh, she's peeing. Because we had this woman walk down around our area at work, and she walked down a little dip area, and I was like, I walked by and saw her, and I was like, what the fuck is she doing? So I go inside, and I have my boss pull up the cameras. I was like, what is this woman doing back there? And we're pulling back up there, rewind it, and we're all like staring at it. We're trying to zoom and enhance, pull it in there, and we're looking. And then one of the people went, well, look on the ground. What's that? And we're just like, oh, she's just leaning against the wall taking a piss. We have just watched this person pee multiple times on camera, trying to figure out what the fuck she's doing. No one looked at the ground to see the trail of pee leaving the wall that she was peeing on. And we're like, oh.
Did she have a shiwi?
No, she was just like butt against the wall. Like
She was
leaned
bent
against the wall
over.
and still
Oh,
standing.
gotcha.
Like she wasn't quite bent over.
Like she was
her
looking
legs
for
were
a
forward.
four-leaf clover, maybe.
No, I mean honestly, she was still. She was. You ever do wall squats?
Yes.
No.
Kind of like that, but it was kind of dark, so we couldn't see like her pants area. She was like behind, like a little bit behind the pillar, and she was just peeing on our wall, and we're just like, we just watched this woman pee on our wall. Okay, cool.
You have what is going on at your library where you have like turds falling out of people's legs and
Is there something
women
wrong with the
being-
bathrooms at your library?
What's
Right?
going on?
No,
Is it
there's
dangerous?
not.
Are
We
they
have
scary?
plenty
Are
of-
like
we
people
have plenty of
afraid to
bathrooms.
enter this?
Welcome to the world of public libraries. Okay, so another. Oh, this is something I didn't write
Candyman.
down
He
on my
hangs
notes.
out in your bathroom, doesn't he? That's what happens.
The
No.
computer lab is for
petrified.
masturbating, the bathrooms are for sex, and the walls are for peeing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
So my
Oh my
boss
God.
comes down today, and my boss, tiny mountain lady. I think I described her on Monday's podcast. Tiny lady, she's very awesome. She goes, she goes, John, come upstairs with me and tell this person to stop. And I was like, well, you have no problem telling people to do it. And she's like, he just keeps taking pictures of my
Hey, Sean,
feet,
do
and
your
it's just
job.
like,
I am chill. I'm doing
Hey,
it.
wait, hold on. This is gonna be a new best friend. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, he could have
Oh,
been.
sorry,
He could have
I
been.
beat
He
you
could have
to
been my
it.
ticket. That could have been my ticket to Stardom right there.
Blistering
And yeah, there's
for
this guy
heat.
up there just taking pictures of people's feet and Crocs.
Oh, I remember you telling us
And
about that.
Crocs.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
that's not
was
really
up there
interesting.
again today, and
Crocs
she was like,
specifically.
"I don't want to." Yeah, Crocs specifically, but he'll stare at everyone's feet and like get sweaty about it. And if you're a woman and come talk to him, he gets very like he will make you very uncomfortable by his heavy breathing and staring at your feet. And she's like, I don't want my feet stared at today.
Did you tell him about familyfeetlovers.net?
I did. I was
It's a
like, I
real
can go up
site.
there and give him. I can go give him the website.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
God.
But then he'd use your computers and look at it. And
Would absolutely.
Yeah.
You clean
So
your
we've
keyboards?
had
Please
people
tell
in
me you
there.
clean your keyboards and mice.
Oh yeah, we do. Also, like if you print something, it goes behind the desk, and you have to come get whatever you print.
how many people
Mhm.
print porn?
We used to have a guy. Yeah, we used to have a guy who would come in and just print pictures of people's feet. Like he would go on Instagram and just print pictures of people like girls' feet. It's not like he's not doing anything inappropriate. It's just like that bird. He's just like, I don't give a fuck.
He's like,
I
you.
ain't got the internet at home. I ain't got no
Yeah.
smartphone. I am literally printing pictures of people's feet.
I mean, I guess that's better than printing pictures of feet that he took there at the library.
That.
Fair.
Well, how would you feel if the print job came out and it was your feet?
Give
You
me
guys want to
$1.
hear do you want to hear a very disturbing story?
You give if
About
you
how
want
your
pictures
Is
feet
of
were
that
my
how-
feet,
is
printed
you
on
that
the
gotta
how it
give me
library
a
at the
dollar.
printer?
You got a picture of my
About
feet,
this
you
man,
give me
and
$1.
Jay will know exactly who I'm talking about. Jay can vouch for me. When I was 17, this man who was taking pictures of people's feet in the library took pictures of my feet when I was 17 on the patio of my coffee shop, bare feet. He asked me to pose. I
So
said,
it
"Fuck
was
yeah!"
consensual.
When he was 17.
Oh, it was consensual.
I was just thinking that,
Um,
Nev. I actually literally was. I was like, I came out. I was like, I was like, oh,
Right, Jay? Jay, he
I
would
love
always tell people it's for a college project for
Oh,
his
that's
art
right.
thing.
It's that guy.
It's always for an art
That
It was
project.
guy.
that guy,
It's
and he is
always for an
still
art
there.
project.
He's still out doing this
Well, I mean,
What
he
is
didn't
an
he
20
didn't
years
get
later.
enough pictures to graduate, man. He has to
Yeah, I was
he has to
like,
really build that portfolio.
that dude's gonna graduate a super doctor of feet.
He has a very weird yearbook.
It's called a podiatrist. Yes, he's going to be a feet
He's
doctor.
been in college for almost 20 years, you're right, Jay. He's Van Wilder of feet.
Mhm.
He's a Van Wilder of feet.
Mhm.
What's a good amount to charge for your
Like
feet?
dude feet? Which
For a
whose
random
feet?
for a random picture some of your feet.
What is the
Someone's
going
like
rate
depends
on
on the
feet?
feet.
Like, is there
Yeah,
a
what
range?
is-
Like,
Yeah, is
you
there
go
a
from like
That's what I'm saying.
$10 to $500 for a foot? What is this?
Is there like budget feet? Like, we're gonna
It's
get
like
feet on
$1 a
budget.
toe.
Is there a budget?
Yeah, I want some budget feet.
Yes.
Is there generic feet?
Where
Can you
them
get like,
Walmart feet?
hey, I just want generic feet.
Yeah. I won't.
No, I don't want a bunion. It's not
I won't
generic.
I don't want
the
any of that name
opposite. I
brand
want
shit.
brownie
Give
feet.
You want brownie feet. That means
I
want
something
brownie
totally
feet.
different, John. That means something totally different.
Oh my god.
Okay, and with that, before we go any further, well, you know what? I need to plan ahead so that my
This is what happens.
I'm gonna need more group therapy after group therapy. Okay, cool. Yay! Thank you for joining us for the Weebs, Dweebs, and Interweebs podcast. I am your host. I am Marigs from the internet, and with me are three of my favorite people, and they always do make me laugh and make me feel better, and I'm very appreciative of them. And that would be Dondero, Nev, and Sean. So thank you guys for joining us tonight, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Night.
Night.
3, 2, 1.